Hey guys, I'm at Rose Creek Farm in Selmer, Tennessee, and this is a hot climate down here, and there's a lot of challenges to growing here, particularly growing lettuce. Today I'm going to chat with Ray Tyler, and we're going to talk about 5 things that are going to really help you jumpstart or even just sustain your lettuce production over the hot summer heat. Hey Ray, you've been growing greens in conditions that most people down here think can't be done.
That's what they told me.
That's what they told me. And that's what they told you. That's what I've heard.
Right.
And I've been growing greens in hot weather, but I don't have the conditions you have. I mean, we certainly do get up to 110
Totally.
or 40 degrees
Yes.
Celsius
Yep.
where we are, but
Yep.
we're dry in my climate.
Right.
We got humidity down here, like
It's-
100% humidity.
It's insane. And the humidity is what just kills lettuce.
It is. So let's maybe talk about like 5 things that people can do
Yep.
to improve their system, because most growers think that it can't be done and they give
Right.
up on it. And I mean,
Right.
the biggest advantage is if you can do it when nobody else has it,
Boom. Game over.
You're making money,
Yes,
right?
that's right. That's right.
So let's go through 5 things,
Yep.
maybe like what people can learn about
Absolutely.
doing greens in heat.
Yeah. So the first thing that I would say is variety. Variety is everything.
Yeah.
Like, and that goes with most vegetables. And so for us, we found that Muir and Cherokee, those 2 varieties of lettuce, can withstand any heat, any humidity that we found on our farm. Just cranks week after week. So that's really
Right,
important.
right.
Second thing is germination. So the biggest problem that a lot of growers have is getting lettuce to germinate when it's 100 degrees plus.
Right.
And in the greenhouse, if they don't have proper ventilation, it's even more.
And then they bake their flats.
They just
and
bake it,
yeah.
and then it's over, and then
Yeah.
they don't have anything to plant in the field. So
Yeah,
we found
yeah.
germination chamber, 71 degrees, make it happen. You'll have perfect germination every week.
How long does it take to germinate seeds at 71?
About 48 hours.
48 hours.
48 hours
Wow,
on
that's
71
amazing.
degrees like clockwork.
Wow.
Second thing is having a hardening station that goes from the greenhouse to outside on a little nursery area
Yeah.
that is getting direct heat. It's on automatic water, and you're hardening those off for a few days before they go to your field.
So do you have a shade cloth over that?
We
or-
actually don't even have any shade cloth.
Really?
Because our idea is we want to shock those guys, those babies,
Yeah.
before they get out in the heat,
Yeah.
where there's going to be a lot less control.
So you want to shock them, but you don't want to fry them.
Exactly, exactly. So we do that, and then that goes to the field,
Yep.
and we're actually doing 30% shade cloth over each individual bed
Okay.
for about a week to 10 days.
Okay.
And what we found is that if you leave that on there too long, at least in our climate, the leaves get too lanky, and especially if you're doing head lettuce,
Right.
it's not bulking up. You're not going to have a dense head.
Okay.
So it's important to have the shade just to get the roots established,
Right.
and then take it off.
Okay.
And then the last thing, which is really important, I think a lot of farmers really miss, is it just needs a lot of water. You
Yeah.
can have too much water,
Yeah.
as we found out here.
Yeah, we found that out here.
You know,
for sure.
it's been a rough year for us for that case, but you've got to have ample water, the right water pressure, right irrigation system.
Yes.
You know, just going out there and spraying it with the water hose is not going to be consistent and enough.
And do you find that you water during the middle of the day sometimes just to kind of cool
Yep,
it down?
exactly.
Yep.
You know, and maybe just like a 15-minute, because we're on well.
Yeah.
So it's 55 degrees when it comes out of the well.
Yeah.
And so we
Yeah.
find there is times when we will do like a late afternoon watering.
Wow.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
awesome.
Yep. And the last thing I'll just say, you have to really observe this crop.
Yeah.
You know, you can have a blueprint and follow it, but man, weather changes, things blindside you, and if you're not watching it every day
Yeah.
and responding to how it's growing, you're gonna have a hard time.
That's awesome. So Ray has put together a little course on how to do this, because he's been doing this for a while now, and there's a lot of stuff he's learned. So do you want to tell us a little
Yeah.
bit about what you've got in this course?
Yes. So basically what we did is, we do a lot of consulting with farmers, especially folks who have extreme climates such as ours. And, there's only so much time of the day.
Yeah.
So what we've done is I've documented and put together this blueprint that goes from seed to store. So we really covered it in detail, how we're dealing with our soil conditions, all the different varieties for all 4 seasons, because we're growing lettuce year round.
Yeah.
52 weeks a year.
Yeah.
All right, and so each season needs different varieties, so we cover all that.
Yep.
We cover, you know, our different weed management strategies. We're covering, you know, all the different systems on the paper pot, Salanova versus the head lettuce.
Okay.
We're covering all the transplant strategies.
Yep.
Our detailed hardening station, how we're doing that germination chamber. You know, we're doing whole films on how we're actually planting in the summer.
And are you covering other kinds of greens beside lettuce?
Yeah, yeah. So we're not doing like all the other auxiliary greens.
Okay.
We're really focusing on lettuce because that's most folks' pain point, and that's the hottest selling item right now.
Okay.
So our whole thing is we want to see farmers increase their sales $1,000 a week for the next year, and so. You know, I think that's really easy to do if you obviously have a market for it.
Yeah.
We also spend a lot of time on the marketing. So all the different outlet streams, packaging is a big deal.
Yeah.
Like for an example, you can take a head of lettuce and the store may only give you 75 cents for that head.
Yeah.
Because they're going to only sell it for 99 cents.
Sure.
But if you put in a clamshell, a 50-cent clamshell, you can sell it to them wholesale for $3 or even $2.50.
Unbelievable.
And so it's just
unbelievable.
That little technique right there can really change the amount of quantity of head lettuce that you sell each week.
That's awesome.
And then varieties, like having not just green leaf, but having 5 different varieties.
That's awesome.
And you know, restaurants need different varieties.
That's right.
Farmers market wants, like all these different outlets need different varieties, and so we cover all that.
Awesome. So is there anything else you want to say?
Yeah, I mean, so to be clear, it's not a farm course.
Yes.
This is really a very narrow, practical tool.
Yes.
That can help farmers practically get their cash flywheel going for the next season, which can then, you know, finance their farm.
Absolutely.
So I always tell new farmers, pick 1 to 5 crops, nail those guys, and then slowly bring more in. So that's what this is.
Yeah, and it's an easier way of getting your time instead of you consulting for them, because that's going to be more expensive anyways.
It's gonna be 5 times more expensive than buying a course.
That's awesome. So we'll have the link below, you guys. Check it out. If you're struggling with growing lettuce in the summertime, this just might be your silver bullet.